Now, for some reason, I don't see anyone driving these vehicles, and the thing is, they're quite good. Let me show you. Now, the first vehicle on this list has to go to the Ford GT, the 2020 variant. This car is honestly pretty underrated. I quite literally don't see this car like almost at all. But yes, here and there I will see this vehicle, but in the past years I've been in, I think I've seen only like one of these. This car is incredible, and honestly I would love to see it more often. The exterior of this car is so like modern. This car looks incredible, man, and the front bumper looks pretty dope as well. And on top of all that, it has active aero. Take a look, there you go. And in the back, I'm pretty sure that is a V6 if I recall, and in the rear I'm pretty sure that's a V6 in the engine bay. Yep, a 3.5 liter V6 pulling about 660 horsepower. This car is great. Let me know if you have this vehicle. But this next one is another one I rarely see. That is none other than the Spania GTA Spano. Now I know you guys are gonna say, and yes indeed, I did make a video about this car. It was included in a video, and I kinda sorta did say nice about this car, and there kinda is a fair reason as to why this vehicle isn't really bought often. But at the same time, dang, people really don't care about this car. And to be honest, it's not the worst of vehicles. I mean, it's still got the incredible V10, the very hypercar looking exterior, but at the same time it is a little bit pricey. Plus there are vehicles like cheaper than this car that are way faster on stock, but at the same time this vehicle isn't really that bad, you know. It's a good car, it's just more on the expensive side, and plus there is faster options that are actually cheaper than this vehicle. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have this vehicle. Now there's a fair reason as to why this vehicle right here is not very common, but at the same time, man, it's crazy. This car is almost rare, and it's called the Apollo IE. This car just is incredible. I mean, look at the exterior. This thing looks futuristic. It's got the huge wing on the rear, the very insane looking rear, you know. We actually can kind of sort of see the V12 back there. Check that out, man. And when tuned, it can be a beast for sure. This car, I just love it. Only thing I dislike about this vehicle though is the sound. When this vehicle was first being teased, I was expecting like a powerful roar sound of a V12, you know, and we kind of sort of did get that. It's just underwhelming in my opinion. It shares the exact same sound of the F12 and the LaFerrari in this game. Like, compare that sound to the real one. I mean, of course the game can't really be identical to the real sound all the time, but the sound is my least favorite. And nonetheless though, this car is amazing and it's pretty uncommon. Do you have this vehicle? Now here we have the GT 500 Cold Red Edition. Now I know this looks like just a normal everyday GT 500, but at the same time, this car is pretty uncommon. Now, just like the Exorcist, this Mustang is enhanced. That's what Hennessy likes to do. I'm gonna show you guys the original paint. It looks pretty sick. This is how it looked originally. It looks incredible. And this car, I love it for multiple reasons. First of all, this body kit, it looks really good, man. The exterior is awesome, but the performance is just, it makes this vehicle addictive. Look like acceleration right there. This car is amazing. I really hope you guys got this vehicle. It's another one of those vehicles that you get by doing an event. And this vehicle released in 2022. And this vehicle, I rarely see it. As a matter of fact, I really see the GT 500s as a whole. It's pretty crazy. This car is pretty underrated, man. Other things about this car, I know it looks like it should be like just like any normal dealership vehicle, but the thing is, it's not. It was a gold car. It released in 2021 alongside the Speedtail, the McLaren. Super happy I got this vehicle in time. It's definitely one of my favorite vehicles of all time. It's got that huge grill in the front, the aggressive look, the nice Mustang body. This car is just great. I really hope you guys got this vehicle. Now this one, it's pretty uncommon, and it's none other than the McLaren 765 LT. Now of course, you will see this car here and there. This one in particular is pretty uncommon, I'm not gonna lie. In the last like 2 months or so, I've seen like a handful of these. Like, I'm not gonna lie. This vehicle right here, man, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty underrated. It's really underrated, really. In real life, this vehicle is known for being such a savage McLaren, and in the game, it is pretty much no different. Of course, this one is tuned, but you get the point. This car is such a beast, man. I love it so much. Here is the top speed. This is the fastest I can get it, man. About 254. Right there. I really hope you guys got this vehicle. If you do, shout out to you. And last but not least, we have the Saleen S7. This car is so underrated, and my favorite thing about this vehicle by far is the sound, and all parts of it really, like the idle, the startup. Just listen to it. Good, man. Now, it's definitely not the cheapest of cars, but man, this car definitely deserves more attention. But if you do want these cars, you're gonna need some money. In this video right here, I went over the secrets to making $10 million per day.